Looking for the declutter sale. I don't think this is the way. It's kind of Blair Witchy down here. Saw an old cabin and road was closed. I'll just keep on going. We'll GPS another location and see where that takes us. Windshield's so dirty. The babies. Roll down your window, hon. Maybe you can get a better shot, not through a dirty windshield. Oh.
No, see now there's too many cars. It'll scare them now. From a glance,
Yeah.
recording now.
How many more to go?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Games. And books. Games and books.
Now I have to get off the floor.
There you go. Good job. You're touching your butt.
What?
You're touching your butt.
What are you doing?
That's Phil. Hey everybody, we are back and we have decided tonight to do a YouTube video. We know we've had a lot of people asking where have we gone, are we still alive? And yes we are. We've been doing a lot more live videos lately just because it kind of fits our lifestyle a little bit easier. We could just jump on live and go and there's no editing, anything like that. But tonight we decided we would do some editing and do an actual video. So here we are. So welcome back everybody. It is September now. I think the last video we did was before August.
Oh, it was like definitely like June.
June.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yes, it is now September and it should be cooling down, but instead it's really hot and it sucks outside.
Extremely hot in this room right now.
I hate this heat. So today I was busy out doing some picking, getting some stuff. We have a few things we can show you here. Tonight we also went out thrifting. Got a little bit of footage, not a lot. It's hard to be scanning for Amazon items while taking a video at the same time. So so we don't have a lot of footage, but we do have a lot of items. So we'll just quickly go through them here. Tonight we drove to Belleville, Ontario, and we just hit up a Value Village. It was kind of a last minute plan, and grabbed some dinner on the way out and listen to some Imagination Dragons.
No, Imagine Dragons.
That's a Impractical Jokers inside joke. You gotta watch that show. I'm Team Q, and you're definitely
Team Joe.
Team Joe, yeah. So watch that show, or write us. Let us know what team you're on. But I like Q. Mur's good. Joe's good. Sal's good. I guess they're all good, but
Yeah.
I'll just say Team Q. But you're always Joe.
Yes.
So yeah, we went to Belleville. Did some scanning. It's funny, when we walked in, I said to Crystal, I want to do electronics because we've been doing really good with electronics lately, and it seems like all we have been doing is books, scanning books. It takes forever. It's a pain in the neck, but I guess it's doing really good on FBA for us right now. But I said we're not going to do books tonight, and we ended up in the book section. And we got some good books. So we'll just slowly go through what we've picked up over the last couple days. So let's just go through what we got. Today I picked these up. These are Scott. They're either skiing, snowboarding, whatever. They're just goggles for downhill skiing. I think they were like $1.99. I don't even see a price on them anymore, but I think they're like $1.99. But because they are made by Scott and winter is supposed to be coming, these should be good. So we'll put them on. We'll see what we get. How about you want to do one? Let's jump back and forth here. Crystal's gonna do some scanning on Amazon. That'll go on Amazon Canada. I've been putting together FBAs pretty much every day lately. Just trying to build up boxes and get packages ready. And I'm trying to send 2 to 3 a week now. And it is paying off. We are starting to see some results from that. So this guy I picked up at the dollar store. He was $4. And on FBA, what is it?
$28.99.
$28.99. We paid $4 and it goes for $28.99. So that was a good score, and that will be in our next Canadian FBA. This one here, the price is still on it. $2.52. Crystal loves the puzzles. She loves counting all the pieces. This is a Ravensburger puzzle of a city. I don't know.
It'll probably tell you on...
I don't know.
It usually tells you.
Maybe it's a made-up city.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
I got like German. I can't read German.
Oh, it's German.
Can you read it?
Yeah, don't know German? I don't know. It says a city. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there it is. I'm not sure if this is Canadian or Amazon. One thing for us, what we have to do is we have to scan using the FBA app. We have to go to Canada and then we have to scan it in America and see where the best results come from. And that includes either the pricing or the rank. If this was a 2 million rank in Canada, but a 500,000 rank in the States, it would go to the States. If vice versa, it would go to Canada.
Well, it wouldn't scan on .ca.
Wouldn't scan on
Not
.ca?
the barcode anyways.
Okay, so if this is in the States, and there's none in the States, so we could set our own price for this. We'll probably set it around $50, which is awesome. Or we can make a listing in Canada, but I think we might as well send it to the States since there is none. So Christmas is coming. Get in your stuff. This was an awesome score today. I was walking around Value Village, and I found this. And just by looking at it, I knew it was pretty cool looking, and it's vintage, and it's Walt Disney, and it's Halloween kind of themed with the Haunted Mansion. So I quickly looked it up on eBay, and I saw some for like $300. This one here, the tag is still on it. $3.99 is what I paid for it. And yeah, up to $300. Now, I don't know how complete this is. I haven't really even opened it. We haven't checked it out. But we could even part it out for more than the $3 we paid for it. So I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully you'll see this real soon in another video. I'm excited about that. What do you got there?
Mastermind.
Mastermind. I picked this up today because I don't think there was any online.
Yeah, there's none on .com.
Not on .com. So we are going to be the only people on Amazon selling this game.
There's none on .ca either.
Yep, there's none on Amazon at all. So if we can be the only people with this game on Amazon, we've got the advantage, and we've got the full wallet. What else we got? I'll hold these up.
Yeah, those are cool.
Nikes. These are vintage Nike roller skates. I don't know, 70s, 80s. Put them on eBay, and I have 1 or 2 watchers on them. I also put them on Etsy. They're more likely to go on Etsy, I think. So we'll see what happens. They've been on there for about a week now. Nothing's happened so far. But there was another pair similar for a little over $200. So I think I put ours at, I don't even know, like $120 or something like that. Or best offers, so we'll see what happens. But they are Nike with the swoosh and everything, so really cool. A lady was in the lineup on the other side of the cash register, and she yelled over at me. She goes, "Oh, where did you get those?" And I said, over there. She goes, "Oh, I've been looking for a pair of those for the longest time." And I was like, "Okay, keep looking. These ones are mine." so shout out to that lady if you're watching. Got my skates. This, it looks like a lot like the tool they're going to try to use to take out my kidney stone No, I'm going to try to get that blasted. But if blasting doesn't work, it'll be a lot like this. Hopefully not as thick. Anyways, moving on. Found it today in a baggie for $2.99. I scanned it. If you want to scan it, this is a .com.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a .com. I think it went for around $25 if I remember right. It's for cameras. Something to do with cameras. 50 centimeter silver release, photo, audio, video accessory. I'm not sure. None on there? Okay, so maybe it was Canada. I'm not sure, but I think it was around $30 for this. Maybe they sold the one that was on there earlier. I don't know. So $30 from $2.99.
That's good news if they did.
Yeah. Whenever you can get a listing where no one else has that listing, you have the advantage. Just like the puzzle, just like the game, and now this as well.
It's not even a listing for .ca.
So this is going to .com. I probably would have already put it in an FBA, but it hasn't been packed up in a box yet because we've done that before. Took an FBA, put all the things in a one box, wrapped up the box, finished up the shipping, and then it said, please send half the shipment to Jolie and half the shipment over here, and we had to rip it all apart and redo it all. So we don't pack it up until we have the final word. Sometimes if they're sending 2 items somewhere else and all the rest of the items are going to another place, it's not worth it to ship those 2 items, so we'll actually delete those 2 items from the shipment. All right, some cartridges. These were on Amazon.com and .ca, and there was multiple listings. Sorry, there was a car horn outside there. Just making sure it wasn't mine because we have had that happen before.
Yes.
But yeah, so there was multiple listings. So what I did was I put them under the 3 listings on .com and I put them under the 3 listings on .ca, and hopefully one of them gets a bite. And if it does, I've put a little note on here stating that there is multiple listings on .ca. This one there was none on .com. Oh, okay, there's none on .com either. I must be thinking of that big one. I'll show you here in a minute. But I do make little notes, so when we do go and pick this to wrap it and ship it, we'll see this, and then we'll go to the computer and we'll know to take off the other listings so we don't oversell, which we've done before. Which everyone has done before. Don't say you haven't done it. You know you've done it. And you know it sucks. And when you realize that you've already mailed that item to somebody else and somebody else just bought it, and you have that rush of my rating going down, it's not fun. China. I bought China. This here. One, you can scan it on both. I want to show everybody both. $1.50. I paid at the Goodwill in Kingston, Ontario. And on
This is .ca. Or no, .com.
.com it sells for?
It says $500.
It says $500. And then, on the other site...
Well, this will be good.
Well, yeah, no, that's right.
.ca is $235.
$235, and that $235 I think is ours. Is there 2 on there? Oh no, there's only 1. $235. I paid $1.50, and it's in great shape. The only wear on it is there's a clear jacket that's showing wear. The actual book itself is in awesome condition. The pages are in awesome condition.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, it's amazing, and if you feel it there, it kind of goes down like it's an album. It's really neat. But I paid $1.50, so that's going to be amazing. We'll see what happens with that. Here, you picked this one tonight. Crystal picked this tonight.
No, you picked it.
Did I pick that one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I guess I picked it. I'm just so fast. This is a Murder Mystery Mansion.
.ca is $35.
$35 in Canada. So we'll just have to go through, make sure everything's there, make sure it's complete. If it's not, then we have like 5 days to return it back to the Value Village, which would be the first if we ever did do that. And what is it on .com?
12.
12, yeah. So $12 in the States and $35 in Canada. So this is going to Canada, providing it's complete.
Yes.
Yes. And that'll be Crystal's favorite job.
Yeah, there's 312 cards in it that I gotta make sure.
312 cards. That'll keep you busy for a while. What do we got? A phone. A phone with pictures on it. This is for older people. Hot. For older people, they just have to put their family's faces on there and push it. I used to sell these when I worked at Bell World at the mall many moons ago. And I think they were like a little over $100 new when I was selling them. Today I bought this for $7.99. And you can scan it. I forget where I scanned it, if it was .com or .ca.
10 years old, says 2007 on it.
2007? Well, I worked at Bell World before 2007. What do we got?
63 on .com.
And look at the count. 63 in the States.
190.
Only 190.
Just 190.
That's amazing. That's great.
104 on .ca.
104 in Canada. So I paid $8. Now, I haven't really even opened it yet.
It's in there.
It's in there? Well, that's good. It's in there. So we're at least that far. Perfect. So $8 into 104. Can't beat that. Pick this tonight at Value Village. There it is there. Monopoly. There are so many Monopolies. We just sold a Monopoly Kingston, Ontario to a lady in Kingston, Ontario. Her kid's autistic, I think she said. And she was going to play Monopoly with him. And they were going to find all the places in the Monopoly board. And then they were going to drive him around to all those different locations. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think we have a Peterborough one downstairs right now.
Yes.
And I think we had another one, but
Hamilton.
And it's sold.
Yes.
Yeah. I think somebody in the States bought Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we also have like Wineopoly for all the wine people out there, and right there we have Grillinopoly, like steaks and burgers. It's all about grilling. So many monopolies. What do you got?
.ca at 65.
$65 in Canada. We paid $3.99, and in the U.S. of A,
143.63.
$143. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It does say slow moving there. So we'll probably send it to Canada. Oh, it is the Canadian.
Yeah, it's bilingual too.
Oh, well, that's got to go to Canada.
Hey, we have percentages in.
Amazon's always changing that app. But I love eBay strategy. Let me just take a minute to talk about eBay strategy. So I was thinking about this the other day when I was in the shower, about how bold and creative eBay is, how Amazon starts, they've come into the market. eBay was around first. Amazon's came in, and Amazon's now like crushing eBay. Amazon's crushing everybody. Walmart, everybody, right? It's putting every store out of business, buying stores. It's crazy. And so eBay's strategy is to take their website, for all of us pickers out there. We're in the store, and we pick up something like this Panasonic Walkman. And we need to know what this is. We need to know how much it is, so we get on our cell phones. We type it in. We go to sold listings, and when it says the sold listings, we know exactly what we'll get for it and if it's worth picking up or if it's just throw it back, right? But eBay's strategy, they take their website on the phone and they make the mobile site, and the mobile site sucks so bad that everyone I have talked to in the reselling business would scroll down to the bottom and it would say classic site, and you would click the classic site, and then the classic site would take you to basically the desktop site for your computer, which we all know and are familiar with and love. And then you could do the search through that. Everything worked fine. But eBay then gets rid of the classic site. So now, for resellers, they've made it almost impossible for us to do anything. Trying to get on there and trying to find a product is so hard. And now to try to find sold listings, you have to go into filters, you have to go into sorting, you have to do all this. It's a pain in the neck, and when they're really trying to compete with Amazon, they have just taken like 10 steps back. It's harder for us to sell, and it's more discouraging. And again, I would send more stuff to Amazon just because all I have to do is scan with Amazon and away we go. And eBay has made it now that you put the UPC for board games and anything like Amazon into your listing so people can find it. But let's just say I want to buy Nightmare the board game. I don't think of it as I know the barcode off the top of my head for Nightmare the board game, or the board game, right? So how would you know that unless you were actually going to like sell it? But as a buyer, that's no good, right? So eBay has taken a bunch of steps back, even on their computer site,
Even
I guess, the desktop site.
Brutal.
They've changed it, and if you just Google it, you will see so many complaints. So many people are unhappy with it. They've just totally destroyed it. We have our payment come out of PayPal once a month automatically. But once in a while, if I get a bunch of money into PayPal, what I'll do is I will do a one-time payment. So you go into your account, find the one-time payment, and it'll show you how much is owing. And I'll make a payment for that owing amount. So when it's time for the PayPal payment to come out, it's already gone. We don't have to worry about it. The money's already there. The money's already gone. So now trying to find that, good luck. Like you have to, the way I found it is I have to go to the help menu and do a search and then follow links to that. And then that doesn't even bring you to the new site. That'll take you back to the old site, where the old site will actually take you through all the same steps as it used to be. So this new site is just a nightmare. eBay, if you're listening, you've taken 10 steps back, and you've basically, you're just going to keep going down and down and down. And when somebody's kicking your butt like Amazon, you need to make it easier for people and more user-friendly for people. And you definitely have gone the opposite way. And it sucks. so get your act together, and we'll go into this. This is a Panasonic. First of all, the other day I was at Value Village again, and I found a Sony Walkman. It is here somewhere. Let me see. It might be in this box here. I have boxes all over the place right now. I don't know.
He's not lying.
Yeah, I know, I'm not lying. Okay, it must be over there. Either way, it was a Sony Walkman, and we paid $3.99 for it, and it was vintage. So whenever you see vintage, you think Etsy. So I put it on eBay, and it sat there for a couple days. Then I put it on Etsy, and about 2 days later, it sold on Etsy for $100? $99.99, I think I had it on. So we got $100 for something we paid $3.99 for. So what we can do is we can show you that right here. There it is. So, I mean, with Guardians of the Galaxy, when it came out, they brought back the Sony Walkmans and all that. So I figured it's vintage, it's Sony, Guardians of the Galaxy, people are looking for this stuff, and yeah, awesome sale. That was a good sale. We also, let's just do our sales now.
Yeah.
I bought a little tape recorder. It was like, again, $3.99 in a bag hanging on the wall of Value Village, and I put it on eBay. It didn't sell for a couple days. Put it on Amazon, and it sold within 2 hours. And I forget what we got for it. $50. I think it was $50. Anyways, you guys will see, because we're going to put it in right here. All right, so there it is. We sold that, like $3.99 into that. And then the last thing, I was at another little thrift store. I forget the name of it, GOODWILL or something like that, here in Kingston. And it just looked really cool. It was like a tower, just a slim tower made by Toshiba. I still am not 100% sure what it does, but they wanted $4.99 for it. And I put it on eBay. It sat there for a week. And actually, when I bought it, it was when we were living at our old place, and it ended up in a box, and I ended up finding it just like a week ago. So then I put it on eBay, and it sat there, about a week. Nothing happened. So I just, for the heck of it, just went to check and see if I could put it on Amazon. I was able to put it on Amazon. I put it on, and within 24 hours, we sold it for $109 US. So that's roughly like, what, 125 Canadian and around there. So yeah, this is it right here. So there you go. You love those, don't you?
I do.
You just like smile and freeze up. It's too funny.
You do the same thing.
Yeah, it's like everybody freeze. But yeah, so there was that sale. We've had a lot of sales lately, mostly on FBA. Pretty much all on FBA, other than those three things. So I'm not going to go into showing you all of our FBA sales. Most of it is books, and books are kind of boring to show you guys. Book's a book. We'll show you 2 books here. Just grab those 2 white ones there. These, we won't even bother looking them up. They go for around $20 a piece. They're just like school books. The price on the front, $2 and $2. So we paid $4 for both of them, and they go for about 20 a piece. So we'll come out with like $40 for both of them. And they will be FBA to, I forget if it was Canada or the States. These are those little things I was telling you about. These are pot holders.
It's really weird.
The price was on them, but they were $3.01. Just really weird. They were sitting on the shelf open, and one was laying down. And so, yeah, it is open. So this is one of them here. And just for the heck of it, you know, I have my phone in my hand, and I'm out scanning anyway, so I scanned them, and they came up at $39.99. So I picked them up for the $3, and they will be FBA'd. I looked them up on eBay, and they're not even on eBay. So they will go to FBA. This was yours.
Yeah.
Crystal found this one. Underground Need for Speed.
I can't remember if it was...
It's a computer game.
Yeah.
I don't know how new it is, but we just were scanning everything tonight, so...
34 on .com with a low count.
34 low count in the States. And in Canada...
$149.99.
How many are on there?
With a low count.
Wow, 149 in Canada. But you know what? We'll probably end up sending it to the States. Just because it'll probably sell faster. I don't know. Maybe we'll go to Canada. If somebody's 149 in Canada and we paid $1.99, if this is complete, if we put it on there for like 40, 50 bucks and we sell it, then great. If it has a low enough count. Depends on the count.
It's low.
Okay, so maybe we'll send it to Canada. If it sells, we'll show you guys. I hope we're not boring everybody with all of our stuff. But that's why you tuned in, right? You want to see what we buy. You want to know what it's worth. You want to know how to do this.
Oh, my app just closed. Some of these I haven't even seen either. 45 on .ca.
45 in Canada. Again, we got to count it, make sure it's complete. But again, for the Zertegum, this $2.99. You know, if it's missing a piece, we can always take it back to Value Village.
We have to watch with .com though, because there's a lot of puzzles we can't actually list on .com.
That's true. If we go to list it on .com, it says it's not allowed. But if we go to Canada, it's allowed. So however that works,
yeah,
I don't know.
So this one's the exception. We can sell that on .com.
Okay.
In any condition. Some of them you can only sell in new.
Perfect. So what was it? 45? 35?
40.
40 in Canada?
On .com.
On .com? So that'd be good. See, sometimes I run into, should we put it on .com or .ca FBA, or should we do it self, what do you call it, merchant fulfilled, where we ship it? But the thing is, to mail this to the States would cost us about, what, $18 to $20. So if we sell it for $40 and we take $20 out of that, plus Amazon takes like $8 out of that, we're not making a lot of money. Plus we paid like the $3 or whatever it is. So we're not making a lot. Now if we sell it on eBay, people pay for shipping. So we'll get full price for it plus the shipping price. So it's a tough call, but it would either be FBA. I think we're kind of getting away from eBay a bit just because things don't really seem to be selling on there anymore. And we've totally gotten rid of our merchant fulfilled on Amazon, other than a few things like that giant e-cartridge. This here. So this goes for a lot of money on Canada and United States Amazon. So we're going to merchant fulfill this one if you want to scan it. We're going to merchant fulfill this one just because they're only going to charge like $4 to ship this to the States, and this is going to cost us around $30 to ship to the States. But because, what's it worth?
Well, it's got 2 listings on .com.
69 and 60. Okay. So this should probably go to Canada because I think it's worth a lot more in Canada. So that's not as much as I thought. But for 60, I don't know. What's it worth in Canada? $125 or $138. So really we should FBA this to Amazon. Now I could put it on eBay as well. But then if we have it on Amazon, it's going to cost money to ship it, which sucks. Mm-hmm. And Amazon, again, they only charge like $4 to ship this big giant thing that's going to cost us $30. So sometimes it's okay to take the hit if there's enough, you know, meat on the bone, I guess. But I don't know. If we can make more money, the better. This was cool. Crystal picked this up and then put it back on the shelf. And I was like, no, I love this. This is a Kawasaki Ninja. I always wanted a Kawasaki Ninja, the big like 700 one. I think I was telling you that the other day, the green one. Yeah, it was so cool. Back when I was like younger. We paid $2 for it. Still in the wrap. And what is it?
.ca is kind of a crazy tool.
So in Canada, there's 2 on there, and the cheapest one is $378, which means they're crazy. Basically, we can put it on there for anything we want, but depending what it is on .com. .com will give us more of an idea, or even if we like check it out on eBay. So 40 on .com. So if we put it for like 40 or 50 in Canada, then that would be where we're at. And will be the cheapest, obviously, in Canada. So it'll sell faster. These 3D puzzles we've had a lot of luck with lately, so we'll keep going with that. What do you got? The rest books?
Yeah, the rest are books.
Well, why don't we just scan the books quickly?
Yeah,
oh, this is cool. Maybe grab another book while I show them this. This, Budweiser. We had one of these before we showed you guys, and you program this to go with your Wi-Fi. So every time your favorite hockey team gets a goal, this mug will actually light up. So if you're in the bar and they have all these along the bar, if like you're a Leafs fan, all the Leafs cups will light up. It's funny, the cashier tonight says, well, I'm a Leaf fan, so this wouldn't do me much good. It wouldn't be lighting up very often. And I said, I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so I said it would have been lighting up a lot for me last year, since, you know, we won the cup and are awesome. But anyway, so yeah, we paid $6 for that, and I think we got like $25 for that in the off season last year. So I think now that we're getting back into the hockey season, we might be able to get maybe like 30, 35. We'll see what happens. What you got?
This book is really trippy.
It's like backwards, right?
Yeah.
What's it worth?
18 on .com.
18 on .com.
And 24 on .ca.
24 on .ca. So it looks like it's in Arabic. Yeah, it is. It's Arabic. So we would have paid, like, this is a Value Village book, so like probably $3.99. Come up with like $20 on that. So it'll be FBA. All books are FBA. I don't want to store any books here. Yeah. We'll just get rid of them because, again, they only charge $3.99 for shipping, and it costs us about $20 to ship a book. Canada Post is really expensive, so.
It's like $70 on .ca.
$70 in Canada. There's the price we paid for it right there. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But it says $3.99. And it's $70. What?
It's 60 on .com.
And 60 on .com. So this is a really good one. Textbooks, you just have to make sure that there's no writing in them. Even if there is, you can still sell them. But this one doesn't even look like the person used it. So, awesome. Mm-hmm. And that would be the cheapest one at 70.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could go in and look at who has it for 70 and just see if theirs is like in okay condition scribbled in. And the one in like good or like new condition or really good condition, maybe they're more up around like 120. So you have to kind of base it on that as well. What you got?
40 on .ca.
$40 in Canada, and it's Canadian history, so that's probably where we'll send it. It was a high school book from Eden, Ontario, I guess. I don't know. Never heard of it. If you're from Eden, leave us a message. Let us know where you are and what goes on in Eden. So what is it, 40?
40, yeah.
$40. Sweet. See, books are something you can pick up. I don't know if there's a price on that. There is. It's $3.99. So $4 into 40.
29 on .ca.
29 on .ca. Structured relapse prevention. Is that what it says?
Yes. I see the C and I wasn't sure if it was Canadian.
Sometimes I see the first letter and I just guess at the rest of the word. It's awesome.
Selective reading. He reads what he wants
That's right.
to say. Or he like reads the beginning and then reads the end and misses stuff in.
So like words like volcano could get really interesting. What's the word?
15 and 21.
15 and 21. So it'll go to Canada. And is that it?
Oh, I got this one too.
Books. This book on the side says $2.99. This is very similar to one book that Crystal had when she was going to school for medical blah blah. I hate all that stuff. What's the word?
Oh. 40 on .com.
40 in the US of A. And Canada will always be much more money. Did you get it?
No, I don't know what's happening.
Having a meltdown.
No, it's the same. 40.
40?
44,
Okay.
Well, 44 and
44.
40 and 55.
So there you go. And we paid $3 for it. So all in all, we've done not too bad. That was just pretty much today and a few items from the other day. A few other things just laying around here like this. Phillies. It's just like a poster mural thing with a legend on the back of the players. I picked up 3 of them. They were $1 each. Put them on Etsy. Put them on eBay. Can't put them on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know. So that's about it, really. We've showed you really our main 3 sales and the stuff we've picked up today. Now we're going to continue to show you guys what has sold, and we're going to try to keep up with our YouTube videos from this point on. Crystal has some other things going on right now as well, so it might just be me first. The beginning of some videos, and in the end we'll bring her in onto the couch and we'll grill her for what she's been up to and whatever.
We're
so.
on the road.
Yeah, on the road on, yeah. I was going to say weekends, but I can't really do weekends either. Crystal's busy, so, but you guys will see her. She'll still be around. But I'm going to continue to keep picking, and I'm still working at the market, which is moving down the street now. So that's going to be crazy. We're doing online local auctions, so I'm heading those. We have had some people. I did an online poll on Facebook on the website for the business, and people do want to see a YouTube channel for Pickers World. They do want to see Dwayne. Dwayne's a funny guy. Shout out to Dwayne if you're watching. And a bunch of characters up there, so it would be fun to get them on camera. And if I do that, we will definitely link it so you guys can see those videos as well. So. But give us a thumbs up, leave us comments, let us know who your favorite Impractical Joker is. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it.
Yeah.
And after like an episode or 2, you're gonna be hooked. So definitely go do that and let us know. Other than that, I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's good to be back. Good to see everybody, and we will be back soon. We promise. All right. Bye.
Bye.